everyone. Welcome to the Leader's Edge, your path to personal and leadership growth. I'm your guest host, Steve Steele. No, I'm your host, Steve Steele, alongside my co-host and partner in leadership, Ernelita Dacumos. As certified speakers, coaches, and corporate facilitators, we're dedicated to bringing you powerful principles to fuel your leadership journey and personal growth. Now, whether you're an entrepreneur just starting out, or a new leader taking the reins, or a seasoned pro looking to refine your skills, well, this show's for you. We'll be diving deep into personal growth strategies to help you strengthen your mindset and leadership abilities. But before we jump in, a huge shout out to all of our amazing listeners. Thank you for joining us each and every week. We wouldn't be here without your incredible support. So let's get down to business and help you unlock your full potential. Partner, I'm not a guest host. I am one of the co-hosts of this show. So sorry about that.
You left me hanging last week, partner. I think. No. I'm kidding. Yes, you are the original, the one and only.
That's right. Partner, how are you today?
I am doing great, partner. It has been a week. We all have those weeks, but it's been fulfilling, fun, stressful, but productive week. How's yours?
It's been the same thing. I've had a productive week, but I've been busy doing other things than I normally do. And so it's been a little bit challenging, a little bit out of my comfort zone. So, but I'm learning and growing from it. So it is, and I'll tell you all about it later, Ernie, but it's been a pretty amazing journey. But yeah, doing good. I'm doing real good. Thank you for asking.
Good. You and I are going to do something that we don't get to do often.
Right.
Today. So we titled our show, what is it?
The title of our show is Steve and Ernie Unplugged.
Yes, and when we unplug Ernie, like I feel like I do this every week. My hair is already down.
Well, we are unplugging Ernie today for sure.
We are unplugging.
Yeah, it is going to be a show that's different than we've had shows in the past. Typically, we have a guest who comes in, shares their life story, shares the particular, maybe a situation or trauma they've had in their life, and give us tools to help us get better as people. But today we're doing something very, very special. Ernie, you and I are taking a trip in about 2 weeks, and we are going to the Philippines. And this is something we've looked forward to all year long. We've talked about it, planned for it. It's amazing. And I think today we have some special guests with us from the Philippines. So it's going to be really, really cool. But Ernie, tell us a little bit about what this show is.
Yes, I just wanted to share something. So like what Steve said, every week we will have a guest, right? You get to know a little bit of my personality, a little bit of Steve's personality through our interactions with our guests. This episode is actually a little bit more deeper than that. You will learn more about Steve and Ernie's passion outside of the Leader's Edge, but we are bringing the Leader's Edge with us. So today is Steve and Ernie Unplugged. We will talk about the trip that him and I will have in the Philippines. And the purpose of that trip is conducting our event, which is every year. This year is our 4th year. It is called Christmas for the Natives, and we will dive into that in a little bit. But like we said, we have a guest, and this guest is actually one of the pioneers of the Leader's Edge, of the Christmas for the Natives. And I'm sure she listens to the Leader's Edge too. She has been one of our contacts to the event that we conduct in the Philippines, and she will be joining us right about now.
Yeah, she's a teacher, right, Ernie?
Yeah, she's a teacher in the Philippines, and this beautiful woman's name is Ma'am Eunice de San Juan.
So glad to have you. Now, I understand it's like 3:00 in the morning in the Philippines. Why it's so dark right now, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Ma'am Eunice, thank you so much for joining us. I know you're tuning in from the Philippines, and it's 3:00 in the morning, but we love your dedication for this because I know you believe in the event and the movement that we are making. But please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. Good morning. It's morning here in the Philippines.
Yes.
And it's my pleasure to be in your show today. And I am Eunice de San Juan from Iramto Elementary School, Philippines. I've been teaching in Iramto Elementary School for 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
and walking up down the hill
Mm,
for every day,
Mhm.
Monday to Friday. So rain or shine, nothing can
Mhm.
stop us or me
mhm,
doing my job in the school. So I've been walking for 1 hour or 45 minutes every in the morning and 45 minutes going back home.
Yeah.
That's
I love that.
what I said, rain or shine, then
Mhm.
mhm.
the walk must go on and
The walk must go on. I love that.
and to
Um,
give our learners the knowledge that they are entitled to get from us.
mm,
Absolutely. That is
I love
absolutely
that.
beautiful. You know, we sometimes we complain that we have to go walk across the street or go down the street to do something. And Ma'am Eunice every day, 45 minutes one way, and 45 minutes way down. I'm telling you what,
Yes.
that's pretty amazing. Just to teach these children. And she's been
Yes.
doing it for 10, almost 9 years, or 9 years or more. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Mhm.
What dedication. What
Yes.
dedication.
Yes. I
It's
want to.
nothing.
Oh,
For
go ahead.
me, it's nothing because we have learners that walking 3 hours
Oh
a
my
day.
goodness.
Yeah, 3 hours a day, then crossing 8 rivers. I know Ernie been there last year, so he knows. She knows the place.
That's
And
actually what I'm gonna say. Yes, that is, that is Mom Eunice's journey. But there are people who has to travel 3 hours to get to the school one way,
yeah,
Oh my goodness.
and I
And these are
experienced it
children. These are
firsthand.
children.
Yes.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
yeah, and
What
I
grades,
hope
Mom?
soon we are trying to work out the school, putting up the school there,
Uh huh.
and hopefully it will get materialized. So
Yes.
that
Oh.
the learners will not walk for 3 hours, but the teachers will walk for 3 hours.
Ma'am Eunice, how many students in your school specifically, and what are their age range, please?
In our school, 155 learners,
Mm-hmm.
range 5 to 15 years old, 16 like that.
Okay, 5 years old to 16 years old,
Yeah.
traveling 3 hours just to get to school.
Yes, yes.
I love your passion, Ma'am Eunice, when it comes to teaching. I love your
Mhm,
dedication. I
mhm.
know there are things that you don't have to do for these students, like working with people like me, but you do. But can you share what is the driving force? Why do you do that?
Because I've been there in the situation that they have. I am native also. So
Oh,
I experience what they are experiencing right now. Way back in
Mm-hmm.
our old village, I've been walking also for 1 hour or 2 hours going to school. Then
Mm-hmm.
I said, uh, I want the learners or I want the students learn the way of the learning that they are entitled to get because what I mean is I experienced that life that they have even
Mm-hmm.
until now.
Yeah.
wow. That's amazing. That is amazing. I mean, this it's so much easier for you to understand the students' difficulties when you've gone through those difficulties yourself.
Yeah.
And
I I
yes,
have
ma'am, go
some
ahead.
choices because the school of Ma'am Rosalie is closer in my place,
Yes.
just on a 5 minutes to 3 minutes walk. But I prefer to teach where I was teaching right now.
Mm. So just clarity to the viewers, also to you, partner Steve. So there are two schools. We do have two teachers that we work with. Ma'am Eunice is one of them, and Ma'am Rosalie is the other one. The schools are very hard to remember. I'm being sarcastic. Iram 1, which is Ma'am Rosalie is, and Iram 2 is where Ma'am Eunice is.
Yes.
So they are far away from each other. One is probably, I don't know, 5 minutes away from my house driving. And then the other one is probably 15, 20 minutes away from where I live. So that's driving, that's not walking.
Hmm,
So
hmm.
that is the clarification on that. And we do have Ma'am Rosalie, who has been our contact for 5 years. But Ma'am Eunice, you started to be our contact. Um, I think last year.
last year.
Can
Yeah,
you please
last year.
like share how that journey went? Um,
Uh, Last year, I've been in the school. I am in the school that day, and the sister of Ernie went to the school, and looking for the teachers in Limuran. That's the 3 hours walking. Then
mhm.
the elders there called me to entertain them. So that's the start. That's the start. To talk to them, to give some information for them. Then they
Mhm.
said that they are going to Limuran and
Mhm.
for the ocular. Then I said
Yeah.
I can accompany you to go there, and then that's the start.
Yeah.
Then the next meeting, Ernie came. Then they said that they are going to do Christmas celebration in the school, and we are
Mhm.
going to Limuran to see the place
Mhm.
and the people there. So that's how we started. Then
Oh, that's
until
Yes.
now, the communication is still ongoing.
yeah, that is
Yes.
absolutely beautiful. Before we get
I
too
am
further, much
thankful. I am
yes,
thankful for the family of Ernie because uh they they choose also our school to be the beneficiary of their active how do you call that, outreach
Chris.
program for the natives.
Mm.
that's beautiful. This would be a beautiful segue into the reason what we're actually doing, Ernie, for some of our
Yes.
listeners and viewers who don't know actually what we're flying for the Philippines
To
for
the
and
Philippines.
what, yeah, and what Ma'am Eunice's participation is. So, kind of
Yes.
tell us a little bit about what Christmas for the natives is.
Yes. So Christmas for the natives. We didn't know that it's Christmas for the natives until a year after, well, actually 2 years after. It's just a an initiative that my mom had 5 years ago. She became good friends with the community that she's a part of and decided one December to pack candies, 50 candies for kids. And she started giving them away. And as she was giving them, she soon realized that there's more people in that community than she can see. So
Yes.
50 was not enough. And then the following year, I know she was working with Mom Rosalie, which is the other teacher on her school, and she donated some school supplies there. The following year, I came home and I just had this inkling feeling that I wanted to do a Christmas party for the kids
Mm-hmm,
in the
mm-hmm.
Philippines, focusing on the Eta children, which why we call them natives. Um, I just want to have a Christmas party. I want them to be kids for one day, not worry about anything, not having to worry about food, gifts, whatever the case is. I just want to have a day for kids.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to host 150 kids that year. So
Beautiful.
from 50 to 150. And then in the middle, I don't want to be emotional, in the middle of that Christmas for the natives. And I did this on the school last year too. I promise I will not cry. In the middle of it, seeing the genuine smiles, the happiness, just the worry less,
Mm-hmm.
the not seeing the worries in their faces. I blurted, I will do this again
Mm-hmm.
every year. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
do this again.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, this year, this is our fourth Christmas for the natives, and it's just the rest is history. Maybe
It's
we can probably go
beautiful.
over the history, but the first 2 years were 150 and then 250 kids. Mr. Steve Steele became a part of it um, on the second year with the Leaders Edge, since we've been doing the radio show for second year now. But what it is for me, this is my point of view, and Mr. Steele will see it firsthand this coming November, is it's a day for kids to have games to play, a lot of screaming kids, um, school supplies, food to share, toys, even. That is my point of view. But I think what I would love to hear is, partner, you have been a part of this initiative on the back end.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
how do you feel about being a part of it?
Oh my goodness, Ernie, it's not being there, but hearing and watching the videos that you brought home, seeing the pictures, talking to some of the teachers, hearing the testimonies of Danny and Dan who were there last year. I just am so excited to be there and be part of this event to help bring these children some happiness. And if it's just for one day, if it's just one child, it's worth
Mm-hmm.
every bit of it to me. And I know there's going to
Yeah.
be a lot more than one child there. There's going to be lots of children there, and I love kids, and I cannot wait for that moment when I actually step into the arena and I actually see these children and see the looks on their faces, and the to feel the presence of everyone that's there, and to feel that energy level. It's just it's got me so excited. I just cannot wait. I just cannot wait. I just cannot wait. So
Mm.
it's going to be an experience, and to experience it with you and your family is going to be even a bigger blessing. And with the teachers, it's going to be such an incredible blessing in my life. I know that it'll be a life changing thing. I know it is.
Yeah.
But Ernie, I have a question for you. Coming back, what was I know that this thing's beginning to scale because we're beginning to get even higher numbers. Even right now,
Yes.
I think we're looking some very high numbers coming up this trip. But Ernie, what's been the biggest fear when you started this, going from year to year to year? What's been the biggest fear that you've had, or maybe the biggest obstacle that you've seen?
The biggest obstacle for me, this is all a vision to me. It's all a voice. Um, the biggest issue is actually finding out the struggles of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so easy to say, oh, I wanted to do this for the kids and have a day for them, but not really knowing what their struggles are
Right.
until I found out last year.
Mm-hmm.
The actual struggles, it's easy to say, oh, these are kids who um, may need the day. It's the surface level.
Yeah.
But actually, I would love to ask Ma'am Eunice what struggles do these kids face every day?
Good
Because
question.
it's better to come from her. She works with them on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Those children struggle every day in reality, in real life, because first in their family, the poverty. They have some of our students, they have to stay at home, don't go to school, just to take care of their siblings because their parents going up to the mountain to get some vegetables or the wild vegetables that they can bring home and sell it in the market just to get foods.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes our learners don't don't go to school just because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then some of our learners also, they don't go home for lunch. They stayed in the school, and that's what how do you call that? I am sad for that situation because they have to they don't they're not eating lunch, just staying in the school to wait for the next classes. If they because if they are going home,
Yep.
they are not able to coming back for the afternoon classes. So they just staying in the school, walking around, playing outside, then waiting till the next classes in the afternoon. So on that, I as what I told you, I've been on that situation, so I know how it feels.
Mm-hmm.
I know the feeling that you're just walking there in the school waiting for the next classes without lunch
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
or some, just what we are doing sometimes. We have feeding in the school. The DepEd Ed or the
Department of
organizations that we
Education.
have, they gave some bread, but I know that's not enough. That's not enough for the for just to feed or just to stay full or not hungry because
Yes.
you know the sometimes if I have some extra, then we just give some rice, then we cook in the school and share it with the learners. But sometimes, we are struggling also in our
Sure.
own lives. So we cannot do that every day. That's why
Mhm.
there are some friends that I have. I'm asking them, can you give some rice in our school, or can you give something in our school? Especially if I have some activities in the school that we have to stay all day in the
Mhm.
school. So I need to provide them some food. So sometimes I tap Ernie to be our sponsors on our events, just to just that they don't feel hungry on that
Mhm.
day. But that's
Yeah.
the lives that we had in the school, that our learners had in the school, that no lunch, they don't have money to
Yeah.
buy in the canteen. We have a small canteen right now in the school, but you see the learners, you see the students struggles that I've been before. So I said, why do why do they why did you experience the same experience that I had? There are some people that said that it's their parents' fault, that why they don't work, why they don't find a decent job. How can we? But for me, I said, how can the native people get a job that uh, had decent wages or salary, if we don't have education? The some of the, most of all the parents there has no educations,
Mhm.
only few. So
Yeah.
on the only living that we had there in the mountain is getting some wild vegetables or planting vegetables. Then we are going to sell it in the market. Then walking, bringing down the harvest crops and sell it in the market. Then if we have the money, then we can buy rice or some things, because we normally we the people there secured rice, even if no dishes, just you just have rice, salt, and
You'll
we
be
what
fine.
we call the salted fish, or the,
Yes.
yeah, the bagoong.
Yes, the salted
Even if you only have
shrimp.
that, then we can
Yes.
live.
Yeah.
So that's the struggle
Those
that
yes.
we have. Then on the top of that, the walking, going
Mhm.
to the school also.
And
It's
then lack of
especially to the
supplies.
children. Yeah.
Yeah. Lack of
So
supplies. One of the things that I've also learned, and this is why it's so hard, is learning that, and even now hearing it again, I've learned that there are kids who would hide behind the school and wait there so that their classmates won't see them not eating.
Mm.
And then the number of enrollees on both school has drastically went down because of the issues that they're facing, and at the same time, um, them getting pregnant early on. Those are the things that they face today. But we will need to take a quick break. I got a little emotional. We will
Yeah.
need to take a quick break. Ma'am Eunice just shared the struggles that the kids that we are trying to help face on a daily basis. And we just shared what the initiation of Christmas for the natives. We will dive a little bit deeper when we get back. For now, we will go ahead and take a break.
Do you want to grow a team of transformational leaders who can take your organization to the next level? Do you want to attract, retain, and develop top talent? Do you want to leverage generational insights and improve your employees' communication, interpersonal, and productivity skills? If your answer is yes to any or all of these, you are in the right place. Steele and Ernelita Dacumos, hosts of The Leader's Edge, are seasoned coaches and facilitators with Maxwell Leadership Team. They will leverage leadership content, tools, and resources to help turn your leaders into transformational leaders with influence and impact, so everyone wins. This highly effective program not only provides the knowledge and skills necessary to lead, coach, and communicate more effectively, but Steve and Ernie have resources available to impact others throughout your organization so that everyone can be led well. So contact us at pathtoleadersedge@gmail.com and let Steve and Ernie help grow your organization by creating an influence in which others want to engage.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Leader's Edge. I'm your co-host Steve Steele with my co-host Ernelita, Dacumos, and we have a special guest today, Ma'am Eunice, directly from the Philippines. She's live, and it's like 3:00 in the morning right there in the Philippines right now. So if you kind of see her in the dark there, that's because it's dark there right now. And it is very dark there. She's up really early in the morning. So we really appreciate Ma'am Eunice doing that for us. And we were talking a little bit about some of the struggles the kids were having right before we went to break. And Ernie, it's hard, when we're living over here in America, we have our struggles, but we don't have struggles like that. Those are the bare bones struggles of life. And these are children, little children that are going through this process. And that's why we at the Leader's Edge want to really take Christmas to the natives to a different level and really help these children and these teachers. And so it's just an amazing, amazing thing. And we appreciate Ma'am Eunice being here and sharing with us a little bit about this, what it's like living there.
Ma'am Eunice, I have a question.
Yes.
We'll stop talking about the struggles. We'll talk about the fun part.
Part.
When you heard that we have chosen the school IROM to do the Christmas for the natives, what was the first reaction that you had, and even maybe the students?
When you told me that for the second time you are going to celebrate Christmas in our school, I am so glad. I'm very happy. Then I immediately informed our learners during our flag ceremony. Then I said, we are. Do you remember our visitors last time that we had the foreigners, and then because they, how do you call that? You forget the English word of that. Then I told them that the foreigners that we had last time, they are coming back here with us, and they celebrate Christmas with us again, and it's much more fun. And what we said, the celebration was fantastic last year, and I told them that it will be more this year. Then they are all yelling, shouting that yay, 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 yay. So I am so happy and thankful. I am always grateful for Ernie for because I thought maybe they are not going to celebrate Christmas in our school this year, but I thank God because it's for the second time. Ernie and the group will going to celebrate again in our school, and it's according to the numbers that she's getting from me. It's we add more children from the community. It's not only our learners right now, because I get some list also for the daycare learners in the community. So when I told the news today, yesterday, I've been with the daycare worker yesterday, and I told her that, do you remember that I get the list from your class? Then she said yes. It's a good news because they are included, and even the Limuran children that, because we have Limuran children that not coming to school, they are not enrolled in the school. So, and this time they are included again. So
Oh, it's beautiful.
be a great
Yes.
privilege for us that all the children, even it's not our learners, they are included in the celebration this next month. So thank you.
Well, I love that because it when you do something like that for the children of the school, and you also allow them, the children outside the school in the community, to come into the school and experience this,
Yes.
it gives you great opportunity to let these children that do not go to school understand what school can be.
Yes.
And bring them in the fold, bring them into the school, maybe a little bit at a time, but that's okay. That's okay, because it's so important. I mean, how do the teachers respond to this celebration, to this event? How do your teachers respond to it?
at first they asked, what is the day? What is the day? Then I told them it's Saturday. So we have to go to school. They asked me if they have to go to in the school during that day. Then I told them it's up to you guys. If you want to join me, or if you want to join us, then that will be great. But if
Mm-hmm.
that we don't require you because it's Saturday, it's your family
Yeah.
time. Then
Mm-hmm.
they said no, we are coming.
Ah,
We will join you, and we help the way that we can to help, even just for the crowd control, or just to help the preparation. Then I told them, I need your help for the preparation because
mhm.
it's a big event. It will be the biggest event in our school that will be happen
All
on,
year.
on my 9 years in teaching in the school. That will be our first biggest event, if that you're going to do in the school. So they are all
Mm.
happy also. Even I told my principal, the school head, then I said, "Sir, can you save the date for me? Because we are trying to put in the calendar. Save the date for me, December 6th. By hook or by crook, I have that date." For
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now, I just want to say something funny here because some of our listeners and some of our viewers, if you hear roosters in the background or dogs barking, it's really live stuff. That we're in the Philippines, and that's what's going on back there in where Ma'am Eunice is. So that's real stuff.
Yeah.
We're not just piping those sounds in. That is real stuff going on. So
we
we
have
really
one in
Yes.
appreciate
our backyard.
it. A rooster. We
It's
can hear
luckily
him.
that the dog is not barking right now.
Oh, good. He's
That's
probably
awesome.
sleeping. He's like, it's too early. This is too much.
But
Um,
the roster will starting right now because it's their time.
Mhm,
yes,
mhm,
waking people
absolutely.
up.
Yep.
Ma'am Eunice, I'm excited. Steve is excited
Oh,
for
yes.
it. We are flying to the Philippines. Actually, Steve is flying in 17 days, and we are flying out um, of United States in when 18 days. I don't know how to do math right now. But in that journey, obviously it's not just the day when we go there. It's now okay, we're here, let us go ahead and do the Christmas for the natives. It doesn't happen that way.
Right,
We do have a lot
right.
of preparations, and just like what happened with you, how I connected with you, my sister um does the work on the back end, trying to look for locations or schools that we can help. There's preparations that take place. um for right now, are there any preparations that the school is doing for this event at all, or are you waiting for my cue? I know we have a special event, mini event within the event that I would like to incorporate this year. I don't know
Yeah.
if you remember it.
I asked the our dance troupe in the school to prepare a dance for you guys,
Oh,
and I will be including again with that dance.
that's
Uh,
beautiful.
so that's the first preparation that I'm trying to do in the school for you
Mm-hmm.
guys. And I told the tribal chieftain, because the leaders there, we call it tribal chieftain, that they might show some dance also for you, because that's the only
Ooh.
thing that we had, the dance.
I know, I love it.
Oh, I
Partner,
do
be
too.
ready because you're gonna be doing
Yeah.
traditional dance.
What?
You will go.
Yes,
Yes.
they
All
will pull
right.
you. I will
All
be
right.
recording.
Oh, I bet you will.
um Another thing, and this is the fun part, right? It's the planning, it's what the event is about. The fun part too is I wanted to incorporate a cooking competition during the event. So we will be giving a little bit of, I don't know, funding for the participants of the contest. We will have a cooking contest during the event because I want to taste some good food. Come on, this is my
Oh,
country.
yeah.
I want to taste some
That
good
sounds like
food.
great to me.
So that's another thing that we are going to incorporate. But all this Christmas for the Natives is not backed by politicians, it's not backed
Mhm.
by huge organization nor manufacturers. This is actually backed by individuals who believe in the idea on the mission of Christmas for the Natives is just to give a day for these kids to be kids. But in this scenario, Maminis and I am I'm actually asking this on air, and we are international. How else can we help the students of IRAM 2 and potentially IRAM 1 on top of what we already do and will be doing on a yearly basis?
What you are doing right now is a big help for us in any other way. It's our honor that you are doing that for us in the school and in our students. And what else? What you are doing is it's
Well,
really
what
a
did
big
we
help
do?
for
Maminis
us.
actually share what did we do last year? Like, can you share
Last
what we were able to give with everyone's help? Do you mind sharing that with
yeah.
us?
Last year, during the event, they give candies, chocolates for the learners, toys, backpacks with school supplies, and of course for the parents, they give rice and groceries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what we get with last year.
Yes. So we intend to do that again this year. And I don't know what other surprises we will have. We have not finalized those things yet. I know there's a scarcity on the school supplies because of, again, lack of not enough money to buy them, but which is why we provide school supplies. But in this scenario, Maminis, um, seeing that someone is there to help, seeing that it can potentially go beyond the yearly um, initiative that we have, how has that made you feel from somebody now who's a part of it to being someone who was one of them?
Mhm.
I'm glad that someone's helping us. Yeah, I just want to share you the experience that I had yesterday. I had meeting with the government officials in our city.
Mm-hmm.
Then I raised some issues regarding in the school. Then one issue is I asked them if they can give rice in the school for the children that not going home, so we can feed them in the school. But the answer of our vice mayor is no, because if they do that, there are some other schools also, not for the natives, that it's not going home in just staying in the school. I I accept that. How do you call it? I understand that there are some, but our situation is different. Different. The situation of our learners is way different from this situation that the other learners in the other schools, because their parents can provide for them, not like in our school. So I get or I get sad for that
Mm-hmm.
answer. I'm just waiting for them that they just said that yes, ma'am, in our own pocket, that we can help any way, any other way that we can help, then we can, but
Mm-hmm.
not. Then I it came to my realization that it's better to ask help from the other people than in the government, for the private people. Then that's what I said. I am thankful that Ernie and his family is helping our school,
Mhm.
not only our school but the Iram one also. So I said we are lucky that we have some people like that, that sharing, getting out from their own pocket just to help us, just to help our learners in the school. Not I just comparing the, so I'm sorry because it's my it's the government here in the Philippines I'm talking about. But that's my sentiment in our in my side, that I said why there are some people extend their help, getting out from their pocket, but why those people that they can do the same, but why they don't do it?
Mm.
Why? Just I'm asking myself that. Then I said, Lord, just continue to bless the people that
Mm.
helping us in our school.
Mm.
Just just them is enough for us,
Yeah.
that they are helping our learners, because
Yeah.
I am in our school. I am the one who usually looking for sponsorship in our school. I am the in charge in finding some people to help the learners and the improvement of our school. So the burden for me is it's on my shoulder, that I have to find some people that. Then I'm thankful. I'm happy. I'm thank God because
Mm-hmm.
uh, the family of Ernie, even they get from their own pocket, no question. They don't say, Ma'am Eunice, uh, this is the only thing that we can. But she always said, I can do the best that I can to help the people in your school. So that's what I was thankful for.
Thank you, Ma'am
That's
Eunice.
That's beautiful.
Just to kind of not answer your question where we are coming from, and I'm sure I'm speaking for myself and Mr. Steele and maybe half of the people who are willing to give. It's where leadership is. We give because we know the value, we know where it's going to. It's not, there's no ulterior motive of I'm giving to become, to make a name, to have a name, or to show my name. We're giving, actually most of our donors don't get mentioned when we do the event. It's just, Ernie is the face and nothing else that gets mentioned. But there's a lot of people behind this movement. It's not just Ernie and her family. This will not happen without the people like Mr. Steele on the back end, the network 216 Raider Studios are helping
Mhm.
us gather the money. There's amazing friends who are always willing to help
That's right.
and give a helping hand on these initiatives. And the reason for that is we just want to help. There's no ulterior motive.
That's right.
Eh, we don't want to say we don't gain anything, because watching the pictures, the videos, it's a reminder for us to say there are bigger and more important things out there to support than the worries and the problems that we face on our day-to-day lives.
Mhm.
And with that being said, we will have to take a quick break. We just shared, oh my God, thank you so much, Ma'am Eunice, for sharing your story, the preparations and the sentiments that you've had, even more so of the struggles. When we return, we will talk more as to where is the Christmas for the natives now. We will be right back to the Leader's Edge.
Are you ready to elevate your organization with a team of transformational leaders? Do you want to attract and nurture top talent while enhancing communication and productivity across generations? Hi, I'm Steve Steele, co-host of The Leader's Edge, and your coach with the Maxwell Leadership Team. My program equips leaders with essential skills and resources to lead, coach, and communicate effectively, ensuring everyone thrives. With tailored insights and proven strategies, I'm here to help your entire organization succeed. So reach out today at growthinleadership@gmail.com or visit johncmaxwellgroup.com/Steve Steele.
Do you ever find yourself battle with self-doubt? Or struggle with trusting in yourself? Or wishing that you have more self-confidence to go after what you truly want? My name is Ernelita Dacumos, and I know what it feels like to shrink, second guess, and silence yourself. But I also know that you don't have to stay there. You have the power within you to rise, own your story, and step into the confident version of yourself. Through Confidently You LLC, I help women just like you break free from self-doubt and build the courage to thrive in both life and leadership. Together, we will uncover strategies, tools, and mindset shifts to transform the way you see yourself. And if you're ready to stop shrinking and start shining, I would love to help you. Visit me today at confidentlyu.club, because I am a firm believer that confidence isn't just for some people, it is for you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Leader's Edge. I'm Steele with my co-host, Ernelita Dacumos, and our special guest today, Ma'am Eunice, and the rooster in the background. I just heard the rooster. Yes, absolutely. So glad to have you here, Ma'am Eunice. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Ernie, where is Christmas for the Natives today? Where is it?
Yes, I know. The rooster on the background keeps saying, please share it, say it. I love that you said that, partner, because that's exactly what's on my mind. Mom Eunice and the rooster on the background. You and I swear. But where is Christmas for the Natives today? We shared earlier. I know. Hold on. We shared earlier that we started at 50 kids. The first Christmas for the Natives event was at 150 kids. Right now, we are helping two schools, Iram 1 and Iram 2. Iram 1 is 611 students, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me correctly. And Ma'am Eunice had 150 kids in the school. And on top of that, we are adding 96 more kids. Right, so 611 plus 153 and 96. Yes, I am calculating. There is 800 students that we will be serving this time, from 150 to 860. So yes, it has gotten bigger, and I can assure you that 860 is not the limit, because last year we were able to feed a total of 1,100 individuals. So I'm sure that will happen again as well, which is completely fine. But that is where Christmas for the Natives today, from just giving out 50 candies to now sponsoring a whole 2-day event, one each on each school. I wanted to share though that there are people, like I mentioned earlier before the commercial, that there are people who stood by our side in doing the Christmas for the Natives. These are individuals who took the initiative to reach out and say, "Hey, Ernie, are you still doing the Christmas for the Natives this year?" And then they give out the money. I actually reached out to a lady, amazing lady. She's supported me since day one in this event. And I said, "Hey, are you going to be able to give out a donate again this year?" She said, "Absolutely. Just give me your information. I'll send it right now." And today, this is the newest one. I have an amazing friend, our very good friend, Dr. Koku, called me this morning. And she said, "Hey, Coach Ernie, what's going on with you? I feel called to call you this morning, and I don't know why." So, and at that moment, I was driving on my way home. I was driving home and thinking, how else can I get the funding for the Christmas for the Natives? Because yes, obviously, it's good to talk about the event, but the preparation that needs to take place in order to make the event happen is actually a lot of work too. So I have to work with people like Mr. Steele, with the friends of ours, with the usual donors of this event, to make sure that we have enough funding. And the past 3 years, what we do is we work with what we have. We work with what we have. What does that mean? Whatever money that we come up with, that's the money that we will work with. This year is a little bit different, and I feel like I am tested every year. This year, the goal, and I am manifesting this, the goal is to do Christmas Christmas for the Natives, with Iram 1 and Iram 2.
Thank you.
Not just IRAM 2, but also
Mhm.
IRAM 1, who happens to be, I mentioned, 611 students.
Mhm.
So just putting that out there. So the money that we have calculated to put it together is a lot of money, but I have full confidence that with all of us in the community and my partner on my side, it's definitely possible. Um, and I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for those individuals who are always willing to help. And any last words, partner, about this Christmas coordinated? Because I know you are excited.
Well, I am. I'm so excited. Cannot wait till this happens. And I feel your heart, Ernie, as far as our donors. I want to thank all of those folks who have already donated and have given to Christmas for the Natives. We couldn't do this without their help and all the support that they've given to us. And we thank them so much for that. And I am just excited. Can't wait to get there, Ma'am Eunice. I cannot wait to meet you and actually spend time with the children and just hanging out. But if you'd like to support this mission, you can find the donation link in the show description, or you can reach out directly to Ernelita at 707-759-8860. That's 707-759-8860. But that's what I'm excited. I cannot wait, Ernie. It's just around the corner. We're heading to the Philippines and we're going to get to meet those kids.
Yes, for sure. Ma'am Eunice, I have one last question. What do you wish the donors or supporters knew about the real impact of their contributions to the Christmas for the Natives?
Um, for helping us, it will be a big impact for our lives because it gives us hope for our learners and memories also that they
Mhm.
can tell to the people when they grow up. Like just like me, I always said this is what I experienced when I am a kid, when I am a child. Then they
Mhm.
have that memories right now that they can share on their children when they have their own family. And of course, new experience for the
Mhm.
learners. Because normally we just had a very very simple celebration in our house and or in the home that we had. We just we don't have we don't cook fancy foods. Just we don't had a lot of foods in our table. We just had a rice or something that came from the mountain. That's the food that we had during the Christmas Eve. So the how do you call that? The pasta is a very special for us because we
Mhm.
only have that during if somebody can give us. So normally the native they don't buy pasta for the celebration or didn't buy any luxury foods from the market because we can't
Mhm.
afford it. But the way you do to us, the help that you are giving to all the people who's helping Ernie, it's not only the money that you give for her, but it give us the meaning in our lives that you know it give hopes to us that there are some people uh, giving importance to us, valued us, especially the learners. The experience that they are going to experience on that event is it's the day that they forget the responsibility that they have in their house because due on this young age our learners or our students had the responsibility in the
Mhm.
house.
Yes, yes.
They are not doing the typically or the normally doing what the other kids
It's
just playing, uh, watching TV, playing cell phones, chatting with other, just playing outside. No, our learners when they get back home, they do cooking,
Mhm.
uh, watching their siblings. They are going with their parents in the mountain to get some foods for them or just they do the households. That's why I told other people that the native people in their young age they learned a lot already.
Mhm.
They know already the life that they shouldn't experience as a kid, but they doing it already. And then I said, if you compare the native learners to the lowlander, we called it lowlander, the learners from the in town. Then
Oh, okay.
if
I love
if
that.
you if you bring the learners in the mountain, they won't survive.
Mm.
But if you bring the highlander or the native people in lowlander or in the city, they will survive because
Yes.
Mm.
they know the
Right.
they know how to do the living already.
That's right.
You know
Mm.
how to
I
do the
love you
living.
that.
So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for
Oh, thank you.
helping us, our learners. For me it's a great privilege that's why I told when Ernie told me that we had a live show on at 3 a.m. Is that okay? Yeah, I said yes, 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 yes. That's
Beautiful. Love
that's
it.
the that's the only thing that I can help.
Mm.
Mm.
That's the only thing that I can do
Oh, what a heart.
for you guys for helping us because
Mm.
what you are doing is I know raising funds, finding funds for the event it's not it's not easy. But I said that's the only thing that I can share for them. That
Ma'am Eunice, you have been a beautiful heart. Thank you so much. We absolutely love you. Can't wait to see you.
we can
And
Yes.
you've heard it here on the Leaders Edge, guys. So if you want to
Yes.
support, get with Ernie, give her a call, or check it up on the show description. You can support right there. Partner, we have a sneak peek from next week. So this
Yes.
Thursday coming up, join us a show called Rest to Rise, Awakening Your Power, Purpose, and Prosperity with career and life coach Lynn Wong. I absolutely love this woman. I've met her. She's just amazing. Don't miss this show. You've got to be there.
Yes. And before we end the show, actually, we will end the show with a video to show everyone, and
Yes.
it's coming right now.
That's beautiful.
Yes, and thank you so much, everyone. Just a reminder, you can find the Leader's Edge on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. And if you find value in these conversations, please subscribe or follow to stay connected. We wanted to say thank you to all of our listeners and friends because without you, the Leader's Edge would not be possible. We are grateful to have you here and so excited to connect with you next time. But for now, bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.